this is Cynthia. Hey everyone, this is Cynthia, also known as the Psychic One. Here to talk about the full moon eclipse on March 23rd. Now, the full moon eclipse on March 23rd actually falls in the sign of Libra. Libra is actually the sign of partnerships and collaborations. Now, this could be partnerships in connection to work, or it could be a personal partner, like a spouse, friend, lover. The next 6 months, because an eclipse does have the effects to last 6 months, the next 6 months can bring a time for you to collaborate or work with others, whether it's in a work project, whether it's to further your career. It could also be in connection to organizations, partnerships, friendships, connections. It's like, in order to get ahead, you need to work with somebody else, or a group or an organization. It could be, if you're in business, a marketing team. It could be maybe a business partner, or even joint ventures and assets. So this is actually a really good time because it's an indication of, if you work with others, you can get ahead. Now, the only little problem you may run into is that Jupiter and Saturn square each other during this eclipse. So when you have a square between Jupiter and Saturn, that can bring some delays, or it can be that you're putting more into a situation in order to get ahead. So this could be finances. This could be that you're investing more of yourself, of your resources, of your time and your energy, just to gain from this big project or from this big benefit. So the good news is you're not doing it by yourself. But the bad news is you may feel like you're investing a lot into it to get somewhere. And this can wear yourself out. So if anything, I would say that this eclipse is actually positive overall. But of course, it also brings about a sense of, not setbacks, but things just aren't going to come that easy. It's like, okay, you have somebody else with you, or you have a group or an organization with you, but it doesn't mean everything's going to come easy. So as long as you understand, you know that, hey, this is going to take some time and put some effort, at the end it can pay off. Now, remember to read your weekly horoscope and your monthly horoscope to find out how and where this eclipse is actually going to affect you. And if you also know your rising sign, make sure to read the rising sign too, because you'll be able to find out more of where and how it's going to affect your personal sign, but also what you can do in order to manage and get through the eclipse without feeling like you don't know what direction to take. Overall, it's a positive eclipse because it falls into the sign of Libra. And Libra is about partnering and harmony and balance, and let's all work together, and we can collaborate and work with each other and gain so much in the future. And at the end result, it's because we did it together. But because of Jupiter and Saturn squaring, this could also bring about some minor little setbacks. So as long as you know what to be aware of and what to expect, the eclipse will be very positive overall. It's just an indication of, hey, certain things just aren't going to come that easy. Once you have a good idea of how to balance it all and manage it all, everything will be fine. So the effects of an eclipse does last 6 months. So the next 6 months can bring about a lot of positive benefits. It's just having to work with, in collaborating and working with others, so you can actually get ahead. And you'll be perfectly fine and you'll do well. So remember, read your weekly horoscope and your monthly horoscope, or especially the weekly horoscope that I am going to be putting out here on my website, or just, your weekly horoscope, and find out how this eclipse will affect you, and then go from there. Enjoy.